What is going on, everyone? It's White Citadel back on the grind here. I got a gameplay on the map Downturn, which is never ever posted on YouTube, so enjoy that. But I am done talking about gameplays for a while on my channel. I'm turning my channel into a college community hub slash a vlog about my life, and that is what I think is going to be popular. That is what I want to hear about when I go on YouTube, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Give me some feedback. But today I'm going to talk about the essence of college, and that is the house party. How to have a badass house party. It can make the most random, irrelevant kid on planet Earth extremely popular if he throws the house parties and he makes all the cool friends, and that is what it is all about. So starting off, when you move out, you want to be sure the cops are not going to come to your house and you're not going to get red tagged or screwed over totally. So you want to get to know the neighbors. This is very, very, very important. The first couple weeks of your new house, or if you've lived there forever, I mean, start now. But you want to meet the neighbors. You want to get to know them. You want to befriend them. And most importantly, you want to drop your phone number to them. This way, at 3 a.m., if your house is too loud, the neighbors are going to have your phone number to text as opposed to simply calling the police immediately. This is important. This is very, very, very important. So go around, make friends with them, maybe even let them know you're going to have a party. That's not a bad idea. But be sure they have your phone number, so maybe they'll text you instead of going through the hassle of calling the police. And the next step, this is also weeks before you have your party, make a Facebook event. This is what I always do. My parties always turn out awesome. You want to make a Facebook event, but here's the important part, and I've learned this the hard way. Make it private so that only the people you invite know about it. Because if you make it open, when 3 or 4 of your friends attend a party, all of their mutual friends are going to see that on their news feed, and you're going to have a 500-person shit show that you probably don't want to have if you have a normal sized house. So be sure to keep it private. The Facebook event lets people know ahead of time so that they don't make other plans. If you try to have a party last minute, like say 8 o'clock on a Saturday night, you're trying to hit people up to have a party, a lot of times they already have stuff they're doing that night. But when the Facebook event is made, it's basically Facebook official. I know that's a joke, a lot of people say that, but Facebook official in today's day and age actually is pretty important. People need to know that the party is going down for sure. They need to know that they have plans that night, and then that way you don't get left in the dark at your house with 10 people over. You can have a decent sized crowd because they know that they're doing that and they don't make other plans. So when it comes to buying alcohol for your party, this is a pretty important step that a lot of people screw up. Buy a lot of beer. Yes, that's what everyone wants to do. They want to buy a shit ton of beer, and I don't blame you. That's what the guys drink. That's what some of the cool girls drink. But a lot of the girls will only drink hard alcohol. So unless you want a lot of sober girls sitting around complaining, buy at least 2 or 3 handles of hard alcohol before your party. And anything generic usually works. I usually buy a handle of like the bottom shelf rum and a handle of the bottom shelf vodka. That works. The girls that come over to my house do not complain. They make mixed drinks with it. They do whatever. And a majority of the time, the girls will bring over their own alcohol anyway. If they're going to be picky, if they're going to be specific, they're going to bring over their own bottle because, you know, they're not going to plan on the person having it. They're going to plan on beer being there, which beer is at every party. The alcohol is the more rare thing to find the alcohol that you're looking for. So pick up a couple, you know, handles or fifths at least, and then that will keep the girls at bay and that will keep them drunk, and that is the goal. Everyone getting drunk, not just the guys where the girls sit around and complain. Now, when you actually have the party, you've probably at this point spent a couple $100s in alcohol if you've done it right. I usually spend probably about $150 every time I have a house party at my house. You want to get some of that money back. You don't want everyone just freeloading. But at the same time, you want to keep an eye on your house. You don't want to be worried about collecting money constantly. So what I usually do is I have Schwarzenegger, my friend, the biggest kid on planet Earth. He does commentaries with me every once in a while. Kid is 6'2", 300 pounds, bench presses planet Earth. So I have him hang out around the door as people walk in. I have him get $5 from the guys. You're probably not going to get your $150 back, but at the end of the night, you'll have that $120, and that's a nice, at least, compensation for your party. It's not just $150 out the window. You're getting some of that money back. And if people complain about paying $5, tell them to take their $5 and go to a bar and see how long it lasts them. Because $5 for unlimited alcohol is cool if you ask me, but a lot of people are stingy about it, and it's ridiculous. So collect that $5, but like I said, have a friend do it so you can keep, tabs on the house. You can keep track of everything. Now, necessity at every house party, you want to have that beer pong table. It is the center of action at any party. It is kind of the gladiator show that the whole crowd is watching. People hang out around that. People watch it. People play it. It's a necessity. You have to have it in today's day and age. It is not 1999. Like card games and stuff don't count anymore. You have to have a beer pong table. That is a necessity. And keep music on at all times. Parties get awkward if the music does not come on. So keep that music on. And what I do at my house is I have a laptop connected to speakers and a television. So throughout the whole night we have music videos on the television up on the wall being played like at club volumes because it's quite loud with the speaker setup we have. Obviously I understand if you don't have that, but needless to say, if you are going to have a lot of house parties, you need to get a nice set of speakers because a party without music is just awkward, it's weird. And yeah, just party hard, get everyone over, and this is a really, really, really good way to meet a lot of girls, to hook up with girls, and then to meet a big group of friends so that you yourself can start getting invited to some other college parties. It's very, very important to have parties. It's a delicate process. There's a lot that can go wrong, like, maybe only 10 people show up. That's a nightmare, especially if no girls show up. But when it works, it's worth it. You go from maybe just an average kid to really popular in a hurry if you throw a lot of awesome parties. So I recommend you guys that are like, 18 to 25, you try it out if you haven't tried it out. It is my specialty. I will talk a lot more about house parties in the future because it's my favorite thing to do. Be sure to like and drop a comment on this video. Let me know about your house parties. Later, guys.